Okay guys, and welcome back to another Scrapping Irish video. And this is the part 2 of will I make money from buying e-waste on eBay? So as you've seen in part 1, I bought the RAM had arrived, we talked a bit about the RAM, and I said I'd talk a bit more about it when I get it. So I put it into another bigger container, and what we have then is, well, what I said, we had about 20 pounds roughly of RAM thing. So then I was going to talk about board sort and stuff like that. So board sort at the moment, when I'm recording this video, which is the end of March, you probably won't see this till sometime in the summer, but the end of March was when I was recording this, and at the time, board sort, March 2022. And board sort were paying $23 a pound, which is roughly around €20 a pound, which would give me, if I was to sell this stuff to board sort, would give me €400, which is exactly kind of what I paid for it, excluding the delivery. So it's looking better by the second that I will be okay on this deal, because if board sort are paying that sort of money and they still have to make money out of it, and they're going to be selling it on to someone else, and the person they're going to sell it on to is going to be making money before it gets finally refined, it means I should be okay on what I bought. So that is good. So first off, guys, give it a like, please. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hopefully after watching these videos, you will subscribe, and you'll see that that it might be something that if you're looking to make money from e-waste, or trying to get gold out of e-waste or stuff like that, you'll be able to see the pros, the cons, things not to do, things to do, stuff like that. And as I say, I'm no expert on it, but I do what I do, and if someone gets something from it, or learns something from it, or learns from mistakes that I make, or whatever, then it's a win-win, isn't it? So please subscribe, guys. Really do appreciate it if you do take the time to subscribe. So, right, what am I going to do now? So now that we have all my RAM, the next thing I'm going to have to do is trim the gold from it. So I have my snips, which I always use, is the snips for trimming it. And again, it's just straightforward. All I do is, as you'll see here, I just trim off the gold little bits like that, and I just put them into a little tub there beside me. So I'm just going to do these, and you get the pleasure of watching me. So away we go. Okay guys, so now you got to see me trim all them. So the next important bit is going to be the weigh up, of course, to see what we have. So what I'm going to have to do is pause it there for a second while I look for my scales, and we'll get it zeroed out, and well, I found the scales actually, don't need to go too far. So there's my scales. Let me get a tub, so we have an empty tub there. And let me see what happens here when we zero it out. Okay, we've zeroed it out. So let's see what weight we got. Okay, so 673 grams. So 673 grams, and that would. So as I was saying there, sorry, lost my train of thought. Well, I say 676 grams is 1.5 pounds. So 1.5 pounds of trimmed fingers. So the more you think about it, I think I'm going to lose on this deal, but I don't know. We're going to know one way or another soon, aren't we? Let me zoom that back out so we can. There we go. Oh, too much of a zoom out. Go back in. This phone doesn't want to play. There we go. So we can tilt it up this way a bit. So there we go. So that's what we ended up with. And there. And what am I left with then? I'm left with a. Let me put this to a side. And let me move the scales. And we're left with. Oh, look at that, guys. Missed out on 3 of them there. So that will bring us up a small bit, but not major. We're not going to worry too much about it. And what am I left with? I'm left with all of these, which have the chips, which again will contain the gold. Also, a good proportion of the boards have gold flashing on them there as well. And if I'm going to try and get my money back out of this deal and make some money, I'm going to have to make sure I get every last bit of gold. So they're going to have to be processed as well, but again, that's going to be in a later video. That's not for this video. This video is just to see what we ended up with in trimmed fingers. So we've trimmed the fingers, we've got the thing. So another video will come on depopulating these, another video will come on getting the gold from here, and another video will come on when I've depopulated the chips, how we process them to try and get the gold out of them. So we have a bit to go yet before we see if this was a good deal, a bad deal, a break-even deal. So hopefully, now again, I still have the sticks with the silver on them as well, which again, it all adds up. If I can get if I can manage to get a gram of silver or something, 2 grams of silver, it'll all add up in the end. It'll go towards maybe, hopefully, not losing my shirt on this deal. But you know, we'll see what happens on it. But that's part 2 of it. So guys, there probably won't be a part 3 for a while, because I have a few other videos that I need to get done in the meantime before I can get on to the part 3s and part 4s and part 5 and maybe part 6, 7 of this series. So again, as always, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, from what you've seen so far, am I going to make it even? Am I going to lose everything that I invested? Well, I'm not going to lose everything, because there is a certain amount of gold there, okay? We all know that. But is there enough to cover my initial layout of €460? Or will I be making more than 460? Or will I have made a bigger loss? So what do you think, guys? Put it in the comments, let me know. And hopefully we'll see as the time goes on. Again, as I say, I'm no expert, so I am going to lose a certain amount. I'm not going to get everything perfect. But again, most people who are doing this are no full experts, and a lot of people are buying stuff off eBay and hoping maybe down the road to make some money out of it. They mightn't have processed it yet. They might be watching some of my videos, they might be watching EOS Ben, they might be watching Shark Scrapper, Raphael Scrapper, a lot of Sweet Teeps, a few more, Moose Scrapper, Guild Skills, loads of people who do waste and e-waste and stuff like that. So they might be watching their videos, and again, Sweet Teeps will always get more. He's professional as far as I'm concerned. He's brilliant at it. So he's going to get the most every time. I'm not nowhere up to that standard, and I never have claimed to be. I'm learning as I'm going, and again, because I'm working full time and this is a hobby, I can afford to take a risk every so often and do this. Maybe you're trying to rely on this to make money, so maybe this might help you make decisions on when you're buying stuff as we go along. So anyhow, that's enough for me. Thanks for watching, guys, as always. Really appreciate it, and give it a thumbs up, and we'll see how we get on in the next few of them. So as always, guys, keep on looking for that gold. See you on the next one.